Okay guys, so we are going to continue with our chapter reading. Of course, we're reading Wayside School Gets a Little Stranger, authored by Lewis Sacker, and we are on chapter 21, which is called Open Wide. So we'll have to see who goes to the dentist today. Chapter 21, Open Wide. The good news, Jason got to leave school early. The bad news, he had a dentist appointment. "I'll never eat candy again," he promised the tooth god as he headed down the stairs. "And I'll brush my teeth after every meal, I promise, even if it's just a snack. I'll bring my toothbrush to school. Just please, please don't let her find any cavities." "I've heard this song before," answered a voice inside his head. "Every time you go to the dentist, it's the same thing. But then, a week later, you're eating candy and forgetting to brush your teeth." "This time I really, really mean it," Jason promised. "Too late," said the voice. An hour later, Jason was lying on his back in the dentist chair. "Open," said the dentist. His dentist was named Dr. Payne. She had long fingers and even longer fingernails. Jason opened his big mouth. He had the second biggest mouth in his class. "Wider," said Dr. Payne. Jason stretched his mouth until his cheeks hurt. "That's good," said Dr. Payne. "Now just a little bit wider." The veins in Jason's neck bulged out as he stretched his mouth even wider. His eyes watered. His throat was dry. "Okay, just hold it, just like that," said Dr. Payne. She turned on the sucking machine and put a tube in Jason's mouth. The machine made a gagging noise as it sucked out his last drop of moisture from his mouth. As Dr. Payne poked around his teeth, she said, "Tisk, tisk," and "oh my" several times. "So how do you like school?" she asked. "Oh," said Jason. "What grade are you in?" said Jason. "Well, just remember," said Dr. Payne, "it's very important to always listen to your teachers and do whatever they say." She poked a tooth with a long, pointed dentist tool. "Ah!" Jason screamed in agony. "Did that hurt?" asked Dr. Payne. Jason shook his head. If he told her it hurt, she might think it was a cavity. And if she couldn't find it herself, he certainly wasn't going to tell her about it. "Are you sure?" asked Dr. Payne, and she poked the same spot. This time Jason didn't make a sound. Tears and sweat dripped down his face instead. The receptionist came into the room. "Yes," said Dr. Payne. Jason was glad for another break. "Kendall's mother is on the phone," said the receptionist. "She refuses to pay her bill." "What?" exclaimed Dr. Payne. "How dare—" "She says you pulled the wrong tooth." "Give me that phone," shouted Dr. Payne. The receptionist handed it to her. "This is Dr. Payne. What do you mean you're not paying your bill?" "Well, then, just bring Kendall back in here. And I'll pull that one, too. I'll pull them all, but you still have to pay me." "Your lawyer—" "I don't care what your lawyer said. You can tell your lawyer to rub a monkey's tummy. You heard me. Rub a monkey's tummy with your head." She slammed down the phone. Jason looked at the diploma on the wall. Before his dentist got married, her name was Jane Smith. His mouth opened wider. Okay, guys. So that was our chapter about Jason going to the dentist, and tomorrow we're going to read the chapter about Jane Smith. Now you might have to go back a couple videos, but Jane Smith was a name that we heard when we were trying to figure out everything about Mrs. Drizzle. So go check that out, okay? See you soon.